Commander Grinia told me what you did for Spartan Dane. We've had each other's backs since the Vihar collapse. Without Din, I would have died more times than I want to count. But sometimes, you have to fight on your own. I'd like to see what you can do, when the only one who has your back is you.
Halo Infinite's second narrative event, Alpha Pack, has finally arrived, and it is one of the most boring things I've ever experienced. The narrative here is practically non-existent, with just 2 cutscenes of a Spartan essentially just talking to you. The story doesn't really feel like it's progressed, and honestly this just feels like a filler episode of an anime. Remember when this season started and we were introduced to this new banished AI that was supposed to be this like mysterious but really cool thing? Something that should realistically be a major threat to the UNSC, yet Iratus isn't even mentioned here. Eklund basically just says like, hey, great job with Din, now go and play Last Spartan Standing. And then after you've done all of your challenges, she's like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I guess there's always room for another member of the pack. Literally nothing happens in these 2 cutscenes. The whole narrative event marketing feels completely pointless. Now granted, there is more going on here than Entrenched or any of the other events we've had previously, but that's not saying much. This still feels like there was almost no effort put into it. The story still hasn't progressed, and as far as we're aware, this is the only other narrative event in this season. Now moving away from that, there's almost nothing here that feels like an event. The game mode again is just Last Spartan Standing, the exact same as Interference. There was no new event mode added, so really the only part of this that is actually an event is the 10 new cosmetics. And honestly, if it's just the cosmetics that are the only reason to play right now, they're the only thing that makes this an event, that's honestly really sad. I've already spoke before about how Last Spartan Standing is my least favourite game mode ever, and I genuinely think it is the worst game mode in Halo. It's unbalanced and simply unfun, and none of the maps in this game are designed for it. It genuinely feels like such an afterthought. It's like they tried to blend too many things together. It's got elements of gun game, it's got elements of typical Halo arena free-for-all, but it also has battle royale elements too, and these just don't blend. It also doesn't help that most people just tend to play like cowards. They'll shoot you, you turn around, shoot them, they'll run off and hide, you think they're gone, and all of a sudden they'll kill you from behind. The challenges themselves are a bit more bearable. There's less backsmacks, but they're still present here. Other than the cosmetics, there's simply just no reason to jump in right now. There was slight changes made to Last Spartan Standing, but this basically just consists of like the weapons being rotated and the mangler taken out completely. Oh, and the energy sword is now there too, I guess. That's fun. I love how the trailer makes it seem like it's this adrenaline-fueled mode, but in reality, it's just not.
Danger zone. You must leave this area.
In the trailer, it had people intensely running away from the danger zone, but in a match, you'll almost never see it because it takes that long to close in. It's honestly just another boring, lazy event. It's a shame because with this being branded as a new event, I was expecting a bit more. When Entrenched comes back for the 4th time, of course, I'm not expecting any differences there because there wasn't with Tenrai. That was the same thing 6 times. People were mad about that, and 343 clearly didn't listen. And this is just Interference again, but with different cosmetics. It's a bad event, a bad mode, and a completely pointless narrative. Anyway, just a short video today, folks. I really don't even want to play it. I do want these cosmetics, but I just do not like this mode. I don't at all. Cheers for watching me ramble about Infinite again, and I'll catch you all in the next one.